Worlds by Alex Clocks from his new album, which is coming soon. If it's all like that, I'm very excited for it. I love stuff like that, man. All right, 1 second. We will get this going. Oh, God, here we go. You know what I love more than anything else is people engaging with me on Twitter about crunch when they know nothing about making video games. That's fun. That's so fun. Why can't I make this screen bigger? What did I tweet? Someone's like, it's wrong to say this because it's harmful. It's wrong to say this because we shouldn't equate greatness with pointless sacrifice. Tough! Tough shit! Tough shit! I'm sorry. And this idea that Ratchet and Clank did zero crunch. I'm sorry, but I reached out to hello, Sam. Okay, Sam, welcome to Diet So Soldier, pal. Here you go. Hang on. There you go, buddy. Have a smoke of the pipe. Andrew, have a smoke of the pipe, fellas. Andrew Daywall. Thank you, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Zan Mafia, all show and show. Good to see you guys. Everybody coming to see the Square Show. Good to see you. I appreciate it, fellas. Thank you so much for joining our little merry band of fucksticks. I appreciate it very, very much and appreciate generosity. Welcome. Good Sir Sam Foote. Good Sir Andrew Daywalt. This idea about Ratchet. Okay, so I talked to a guy. Once the show starts, we'll talk about this at the end of the show. But I talked to a guy who's in the know. Over at the Sony company, and I said, talk to me about the reality of Ratchet not having any crunch. And he said, well, you know, it was a very blanket statement. He said, well, you know, Square has always been very passionate about making sure that, you know, people can have a work-life balance. Okay. Right, sure. And I know, not Square, Insomniac. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's consistently voted one of the best companies to work. But the idea that there was no crunch on the game, it almost doesn't matter, though, because here's the deal. What have I always said about crunch, if you've heard me talk about crunch? If you have a template to follow, and you know what you're making, and it's not, you're not chasing something different or weird or iterating all day long, yeah, it's easier to schedule. But in that, you get, you know, Ratchet. And Ratchet, by the way, is fucking great. I love it. It's fantastic. But it's the same game for the most part from a gameplay standpoint, which is where the hard part is in a lot of ways in terms of the iteration that we've been playing for, you know, a decade and a half already. So, yeah, if you just want to, you know, it's why baseball, you know, it's like the same thing. So, yeah, you can do it, but you're not going to have those, you know, experiences that you've never had before, because that's what takes a lot of time, trying to find the fun. But, I mean, don't crunch. Go work at a company that doesn't crunch. Shut up about it. I mean, look, the human race exists and evolves and achieves because we crunch, because we are passionate and we put our heart and soul into things and we work our asses off. If it turns out that a company has lied to you about crunch, then you should be furious. But as I've said before, if you go to a company like Naughty Dog or Santa Monica or work with Elon Musk at this point, or back in the day with Steve Jobs, and you're acting like you're acting like, oh, there wasn't crunch. No, I'm sorry. That's how usually new shit gets made. That's how greatness gets made. As it started, it's counting down. So, is there any audio here? Oh, let me go big screen. I love Ratchet, says Joe. It's the same game, kind of like a hamburger you crave and enjoy it. Right. Nothing wrong with Ratchet. It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. But it's nothing new. Tech-wise, it is. It's a beautiful fucking game. Best game I've ever seen. Yeah, Zan says stores crunch for Black Friday every year, right? And again, if you don't like it, stop buying the games. Well, we can't do that. All right, here we go. Rod the Mod says, what do you think we're getting? I don't know. All I know is Ricardo in the last stream we did teased a big Marvel announcement. I hope it's more than just Spider-Man on Avengers, but I mean that'll be enough to get me to play it again, just to see how he controls in that game.
Everyone.
Okay, this is quiet.
Here, and I'm back as your host of Square ENIX Presents. Today we have a special E3.
Let me know how the
game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal. We hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah, it is buggy, not crash buggy,
I'm so
but
proud of you.
Ratchet. Okay, let's see.
Do you know what a birthright is, Peter?
There you go, Rob.
Something that's a part of you. Like your name.
This is what Ricardo meant.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No, Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork.
Oh, come on. Get the likenesses at this point,
So
guys. Get the fucking likenesses of the faces.
63 units short.
I don't care, but it would be, come on.
Need a plan.
If you see anything with claws the size of grass, let me know.
We got this.
Let me guess, it's a co-op 5-player shooter. Service-based game.
You want monster? I'll show you monster. No, we just roll.
Keep your pants on.
Although it could be used as a distraction. Smash him up, Trash! Meet your maker. We're all professionals here, right? Maybe we can work something out. Here.
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what? Gamora, no killing teammates. That's who. It's literally in your contract.
I made no such commitments.
In less than 3 cycles, all would be lost. The galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
We can do this together. Fucking great, Quill!
Somewhere, right?
It's Star-Lord. Oh, crap! No, of course I will. I'll call you.
Hi, my name is Olivier Proux, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal. For the past few years, we've had the privilege to work on our version of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle
Major
of the
Pest
action.
is saying these guys
as
did
you try
Shadow of
to
the Tomb
lead
Raider and
this band
Mankind
of
Divided.
misfits.
Yeah,
But
the game may be
today,
great.
I'm really excited
trailer
to have
was
all
dumb.
of you join us on this journey, and you'll hear more about the game from our team behind this project.
Right, let's do this.
I've always loved Marvel's cosmic characters. Growing up as a kid, I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write.
Oh, he's got a
for
Nova
Marvel
helmet in
on
his
some of their
background.
cosmic titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in my head it was a minute. I was like, oh my God, like they hate it.
We realized how much that Marvel and Eidos Montreal share and have in common, and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic and absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
I don't know, Rob, what the gameplay is. Is it a third-person
shooter? No matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're an exploration or you're fighting, the Guardians are constantly around you and you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the Guardians will also challenge you and make decisions on their own, and you will have to adapt to it.
You are literally part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
The decisions you'll make will have lighthearted to haunting repercussions, and the game will react to what you do and say.
Gamora, no killing teammates!
Says who?
It's literally in your contract!
I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his Guardians.
We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No.
The story is about a group of misfits, the Guardians. In our world, they've been together for less than a year. They create something on a small scale that looks insignificant. And as they progress through the story, they discover that they created something really big that threatens the galaxy.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story like this, you get to get your pick of which ones will make the best for this story. That gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well known, but some that are also not all that well known.
What Eidos is getting so right about them is capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. They're also bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your mind.
Interpreting it in its own way, I think, makes it feel incredibly fresh and exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll. They delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
Yeah, let's see the gameplay. Matt, thank you, buddy. Thanks for subbing to the Diet Set of Soldiers, buddy. There's smoking the pipe for you, bud. Boom. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the generosity. I appreciate it very, very much. Very kind, very generous, sir. Thank you, sir. Welcome, Matt. Yeah, give Matt a Rob the Mod emote. I would appreciate it.
We appear to be 6,963 units short.
It's your birthday.
I know.
You feel old at 30? Oh, give him a birthday cake. There you go. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy motherfucking birthday to you, Matthew. Happy birthday to you.
Team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Thank you, B-Pod.
Of course.
I will sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains of Kakaranda.
Guys, I think we should
Whoa.
group for once.
Look at all those Rob heads. Goodness gracious. It's like dot matrix printer.
You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
So, Groot, I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
You say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of this ruler.
That's not how women work.
Thank you, Rob.
We're flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing. Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Whoa! That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirits.
I face more than enough hardship. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Feeble One.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine. Don't fall! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Donald, I thought it was pretty good. It's like a 7 out of 10. The Xbox conference.
We should have gone to Maku 4. I would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little bit.
It's not long. Get ready.
What are these things?
They are amorphous vermin.
Shoot first, questions later.
Drop them, Gamora!
This won't hurt much.
Smash them off, Drax!
Meet your maker.
Steel Boy's enjoying this way too much.
This is the local fauna!
It's about to be an endangered species.
Blue, Hawkeye time! All you, Rocket!
Time to go boom!
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Dead end. That's just great.
It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me down.
He'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No.
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. Ooh. I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of sharks! Scut-busting act!
I am not familiar with these words. Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Ram it, fast face.
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10.
Okay, deal. Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
If you even think of pulling that scud again.
Hear that?
Guys.
Why is Logan Paul in this game?
I got it.
This looks so fucking generic.
These creatures are perfect predators.
Stop cheering for the murder monster! trying to kill us! Guys, huddle up! Already missing the jiggle jellies!
They keep moving around!
It is past time, my blade! Don't get too close to that mouth!
This guy barely feels it!
Yeah, I smell it too!
Come on, we got this!
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender while she can keep them.
How come monsters are never friendly? That is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. The cage.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business.
All right, Rocket. Time to put on your monster face.
I only got one face, Quill.
Are you sure about this, Peter?
Look at him. You better have one hell of a sales pitch.
Maybe Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead.
What? This is an affront to democracy.
I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one.
Yeah, we noticed.
You want to make that call, then you better not mess this up.
You hang tight there, bud. When the time comes, I'll get you out of there. Rocket style if I got it.
Drat. Gamora, can you help me with this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as a leader.
Ah, come on.
Don't look at me, I ain't pulling that thing. Remember, buddy, menacing! Like me, only bigger.
I am Groot.
Not bad, not bad.
Easy, big guy. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
You're 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
We got this!
Rocky, what are you doing? Who's the monster now?
It looks terrible visually, but that's okay if it's fun.
Guardians of the Galaxy. How many times do I have to kill you? The audacity that you thought you could rob me, Dweller! Feast upon
Yeah, Brian East, the thing is, though, I mean, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the franchise. But the gameplay looks generic. The graphics look super last gen. And then on top of it, it's like, you know, if you're gonna try to ape the movie with the humor and all that shit and the music and the style, that's fine. Because it's a great fucking movie, but you either, when you have the movie to compare it with,
to revisit two iconic brands that are being remastered for
it
modern platforms.
just feels like it wants to be the James Gunn movie, but it's not.
Series. And then
It feels exceptionally uninspired, because if you can't be that or be as good as that, then you just come off as like a C-rate, you know, straight to video style thing. Really disappointing. Really disappointing. Might be a great game, though. Might be a great game. You know, we'll wait and see, but that was a terrible... I'm certainly not interested in that game at all. No way I'm dropping money for that. Unless people say it's great reviews and stuff. It looked like it, Joe. Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, Legend of Mana. What was the first one? There's 2 Mana games, right? Was Legend the first Mana?
Mightiest heroes continue their fight to defend the world in Marvel's Avengers.
Cool
the
style.
team at Crystal Dynamics is excited to share the latest updates with
Is
you,
it, Connor?
including
That's
new
good.
mission
That's great,
types
Connor.
and a
I hope
growing
so.
roster of heroes.
Yeah, Dan Abnett's not my problem. I like Dan Abnett as a writer. Secret of Mana was the first one, that's right.
Secure that super weapon at all costs. Cosmic energy is building up.
Every second counts, people. Keep it moving.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
You're out of depth.
Shutting me down, Monica.
The world doesn't need Avengers. AIM will save this world. I will save it.
There is no end.
No, overly opinion. No, I agree with you, man. I 100% agree with you. I think he's a great writer.
Capable of.
Something is rotten at IDOS. I don't know if it's at IDOS or I don't know if it's at Marvel Games, but these are 2 misses.
I applaud your efforts to connect with your roots, but as a man who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall, I must warn you of a few things. Many eyes follow the path you are about to walk down.
You know why the fuck... Here's what part of it is. You know why Insomniac's Spider-Man was so good? There's a lot of reasons, but... They weren't like slaves to the fucking MCU. Right? And I don't mean in terms of face, of the character, of the likenesses of the actors. It had its own heart. It had its own spirit, its own take on Spider-Man. These IDOS games feel very much like they just want to be the MCU games, which is fine, but the MCU movies are so defined thematically, comedy-wise, performance-wise, that if you can't basically show up at the same level of quality, it just looks try-hard by comparison. At least that's what I think. Because I think about this, and I think about the same thing with that Guardians thing we just saw. It feels too much like we want to be MCU, but you can't.
Now it's time to give mobile players a quick look at some of the games that will be available in the coming months.
Good evening, 426. Our intelligence reports a new threat to global stability. Their reach is unlike anything we have seen before. Following Agent 47's disappearance, you were selected because of your remarkable skills. Execution must be perfect.
Is that Daniel Radcliffe?
We will strike from the shadows.
He's killing Harry Potter.
And they will never know what hit them.
A sad and beautiful tale that echoes throughout eternity. The first mobile entry in the Nier series. Nier Reincarnation.
I mean, yeah, JJ, you gotta license to the right people. That's true. I will tell you I'm playing Sugar Blast right now on my mobile phone, Saint, which is fucking awesome. Can't stop playing. It's super addictive.
Today, the team at Platinum Games is giving you an exclusive look at the epic world of Babylon's Fall, featuring fluid combat, powerful weapons, and a unique art style.
Let's see what we got, boys. Platinum's good people.
Built over 1,000 years.
Wait, is this a phone game?
It was meant to be a tower of dreams. But for 1,000 more, it was seen as a tower of ruin.
Now it is seen as Tower Records. The return of Tower Records this fall.
Persevering
from Platinum Games.
Ice and the coldest
4 adventurers go upon a quest to restore physical media to the music industry.
That tower's name is Babylon.
The tower's name is Dawn. Dawn Frederickson.
Does the savior of New Babylon stand among us? Let's find out without further ado.
Hello, Governor. I do not wear any pants today. It feels good, but I have to say my testicles are freezing. They're freezing off, but I like it. I don't know what that says. I don't know what that means. My testicles are turning green, but I like it. It's true. It's true. Everyone has testicles unless you are a girl. Then you won't have testicles, but you will have a pearl of twice. I should have been an opera singer.
Believe only what you see.
Oh,
and you have to end up seeing only what you believe.
Welcome to the world of blue waffles and testicles. It is a world of magic and sex and strange smells that smell like waffles and Captain Crunch peanut butter cereal.
Ascend to the heaven above the tower of fall.
Platinum deserves your respect. They deserve your faith.
Now begins its tale,
and they have it from me.
Hope
although that trailer did nothing for me. Thank you, Brian East.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションという部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと言ってますし、ニーオートマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ニーオートマタのアクションをもっと楽しむためにどうしたらいいかって選ばれたジャンルがハック&スラッシュでしたので、このゲームのコンセプトは端的に言うとニーオートマタのアクションでハック&スラッシュというジャンルを楽しむということになります。
もちろん1人でも遊べるんですけど、4人でダンジョンを攻略していくゲームになります。
コンセプトについては、プレイヤーが、途切れない目標に向かって、アクションをポイントで続けることができると。プレイヤーは、ストーリーを追いながら、 ダンジョンをクリアして上層を目指していくと。入手する装備や素材を集めて自身を強化してカスタマイズしていくと。
ゲームのスタイルとしては、オーソドックスなハック&スラッシュという形ですね。ただアクションがスキルや強い力を引き出すための取り合いになっているところがポイントですね。
プレイヤーの背中についているビデオコピーというのがかなり気合い的に
Platinum has a game out on Apple Arcade right now, which I played for about 40 minutes and I was done with it. Some samurai
ハイ
thing.
ファンタジー感というか、その上品さというところはすごい意識してくれっていうふうに言われましたね。カートゥーンチックにならないようにというか、リアルに本当に存在している人たちがいるかのような感じは意識しました。
このゲームは運営型のゲームとして開発しています。発売後も定期的に新しいコンテンツを提供する予定です。
ようやく皆さんに改めてこういった形で発表できたこと、本当に私たちも嬉しくなってますし、まさにこれから開発の佳境になっていくので、精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
Don't you guys see that? Is the text off the screen? They had subtitles. Did I have it too low? Oh yeah,
now
Vanquish
let's check out the next major entry in the popular Life is Strange series, True Colors. The team at Deck 9
If you go to
is ready
Apple
to give you a
Arcade,
deeper
type
look
in
at
Apple
Alex
Arcade
Chen's
and
psychic
put
power of empathy. But first,
I'll tell you.
Here's a look at the Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Feels so weird to be back. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
What do you remember about us as kids?
I think about us as little pirates, running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
We are awesome!
World of Demons is what it's called. My kids loved this game though. It's just, I mean, it's not really for hardcore gamers necessarily,
Come on,
but...
let's dance! Or take my picture with your new camera.
That's Rachel Amber. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
Oh, good, you're here.
Rachel saved my life. She was my angel. Something happened to her. We have to find her, Max. Holy shit. Max, what's going on? No! Whoa. I discovered I could reverse time. What the hell is this?
Right, Zan Moff, yeah, my kids adore this game.
Whatever's
I've watched them
going on
play it,
between
I haven't
us
ever
is
really
special.
spent much time with it.
Step back before you regret it.
Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything. Arcadia Bay is on the edge of disaster.
Like my kid, my oldest kid, she really, literally wanted to go to Arcadia Bay as a vacation.
I'll always have your back.
Because that's where this game is set. However, the pandemic happened and we said, okay, well, we're not doing that.
Hi, I'm Maya,
Hi,
also
Maya.
known as MXM2.
Would you like
I'm a
some
musician
pipe? There you
and
go,
the
pal.
singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official gameplay from the remastered collection. As a longtime fan, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both
Thematically
Life is
interesting in a
Strange
coming-of-age
and Before
YA
the Storm.
fiction way, says Dennis.
This
Yeah, I think
collection
that's a great way of
features
putting it.
improved character animation,
Absolutely.
lip sync, and visuals, breathing new life into these two beloved games. Back in March, we also revealed the
Look at
next
all of
major
her
game in the
records
series,
she's got.
Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town
I want to go to New
supernatural
York with
mystery.
the kids soon, and we're going
Alex
to go to
Chen
Europe.
must uncover the truth behind her brother's death,
It's just shit
using her
games.
psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of
pandemic
Haven
bullshit.
Springs. Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action. Here's game director Zach Garris for more.
Zach Morris from the goddamn Saved by the Bell from Bayside?
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds.
I don't know, Kaiden. My
and
kids
every
liked Life is
decision
Strange
she
too.
makes.
They didn't like it
Never
as much
thought
as
I'd
Life
have
is
a
Strange 1.
freaky empath
But they liked
For
it.
years, Alex has been unable to shut out the
Eddie
strong
Cardwell,
feelings of
buddy,
others.
thank you so much,
The
man.
fear, sadness,
I'm gonna give
and
you
anger of
I'm gonna
those
give you
around
an
her,
emote, buddy.
leading
Thank
her
you
to
for
believe
joining the
her
Diet
power
Soda Soldiers,
is a
baby. I
curse.
appreciate it.
In the wake of Gabe's death,
let me give
Alex
you,
realizes the
let me
only
give
way she
you
can
a
find
little
the
Tony
truth
Stark,
is
Taylor
to
Swift,
embrace her power.
Thor Hammer birthday cake love,
can't
baby.
believe this is happening.
Thank you so much for that. And now I'm going to give you a smoke of the pipe.
Is to feel what he's feeling.
Take a good one, buddy. Take a good one, Eddie. There you go.
Could use
and
Alex's
then
power to focus
I'm not gonna sing his song, but it's good to see you, Eddie. Thank you so much for your generosity, buddy.
Was too low. Just too young.
Jerry says I'm glad there's a market
Alex's relationships with the folk of Haven Springs
for games like this.
as well
No, me
as
too.
sparking
Absolutely.
new dialogue options and events, as here from a scene very early on in the game.
You're gonna lose her. You're gonna lose her, and it's all your
I played Tell Me Why.
Alex has
but I tried to play it on
secret that Mac
stream,
wants to keep hidden from
and
his
I was kind of bored.
girlfriend.
It's not a very good stream game,
And now he is
but I don't
terrified
think the
that
kids
Alex
have played
will
it yet.
reveal it before he can talk to Riley.
She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please.
Arcadia Bay is a fake town, but apparently they based it off a real location, though, so you can go there and see some of the.
Mac's telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Some of the what?
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
Are we
settings or something?
Are you
I don't know. That's what they said. I don't fucking know. I would just want to go up there to see the Goonies house.
To work.
Sure, Alex. We'll get out of your way.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root of their issue. But not every emotional crisis can be easily dealt with. Some carry a dangerous, even life-threatening amount of power.
He's dead! I wish I were too.
No decision is easy, and the consequences will be felt across the game.
This anger could kill her. What if I could just take it away?
Portugal,
using Alex's power is the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can...
Oh, you're gonna go to Oregon, Rob? That's good.
Should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
My choice? The choice is ours. We'll make it for you.
Alex's powers look so awesome. I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices, but I can't wait to play it with you all when it comes out on September 10th. Don't forget, you can pre-order Life is Strange True Colors now. And if you choose the Ultimate Edition, you'll also receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Oh, that's pretty
and
cool.
that's it for today. Make sure to follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
Wolfblood Bucks or Nets? Is that cricket? I have no idea what. I assume that's basketball.
And now, we are excited to unveil a brand new title from Square ENIX Japan.
Nice. What is it? Give me. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts. That's not where memories go. Kazu Shij Nojima Noijo.
That's my mission.
Team Ninja. Is this DMC?
Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
No, that's
You gonna
DMC's
make us
Capcom.
go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves here.
Good one,
I only
Ricardo.
know one thing. I want to kill chaos.
Team Ninja.
It's not
That's
a hope
the guys
or a
who did
dream.
the
It's like a hunger. Thirst.
Gaiden, right? What are the guys who got bought by Microsoft that did the Devil May Cry 5 or whatever? They sound very similar to
chaos is here.
Yeah, they can only squash
Team
monsters for so
Ninja
long.
and
I hate
something
doing
else.
pest control.
This is the Shrine of Chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down.
Feel the pain!
The darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it. No doubt.
Ninja Theory. Right. So Team Ninja are the Ninja Gaiden guys,
There
correct?
was a knight who left on the same journey as you, but never returned. His name was Garland. If you could,
his name was Garvin?
I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
I'll crush you!
I crush your head.
Know when you're beaten!
And who are you?
We're here to kill Chaos.
I'm Star-Lord.
The prophecy's very own Warriors of Light.
Real.
He always wore such splendid armor, with a helmet that was terrifying to behold.
It's Garlic!
No. I become Chaos.
Might be great, but not a good trailer. Yeah, if your game's gonna look like that, that's fine. But you
I'll
gotta
leave you with a look at some
pick
of
it
the
up in the
amazing
gameplay
Square
level.
Enix titles you can play now, as well as those to come.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
Just hit me with it.
we're gonna drop plate number 7.
They're gonna do what?
I need to play this game. But this is not the one. This is not Final Fantasy Remake. That is on PS5 for PlayStation Plus, right? Like, if I've never played Final Fantasy Remake, which I haven't, would I play the one on PS Plus first, or is that in-grade one kind of a remix? This looks kind of cool.
It's all or nothing.
Thank you for joining
Strangers
us
in
today.
Paradise is a
Keep an eye
great
out for
comic.
news about our next Square Enix Presents.
Well, that was,
I'm Matt Mercer. See you next
that
time.
was terrible. That was a terrible. Okay, in-grade is just the PS5 version. So if I get that version that's out now, right? I will be able to play basically the latest and greatest version of Final Fantasy Remake. Okay, cool. I will pick that up then. You can't upgrade the free one. Understood. So just pick up. Got it. Okay, thank you, fellas. So, all right. Come on now. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, unless it's just a great game, terrible trailer, terrible. I just thought it looked dumb. Avengers looks more to the same. Was there anything in that fucking thing that looked good? Well, yeah, there's no Parasite Eve. I mean, did anybody expect that? Becoming a member of the channel means I get front of line access. Let me tell you something. Yeah, we got Bomberman coming. You goddamn right. You goddamn right, but we got board games coming. There's a thing called Tabletopia. We're going to be playing some board games on game night pretty soon that are like digital board games, but they're actual board games. They're awesome. Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. Okay, so let's see when the PC press conference is coming, because I want to play that one too. Okay, hang on. IGN, let's go E3 schedule. E3 schedule. Oh. All right, what do we got? Steve Thompson. Steve Thompson. There's a Steve Thompson in a podcast I listen to a lot. Go Pop Culture Happy Hour. I know you're not the same one. Regardless, you get a smoke of the pipe, baby. There you go. That's for you, Steve. And thank you very much, Steve Thompson, for joining. Soldiers. Everybody, please give Steve Thompson a emote of a birthday cake and Taylor Swift. Please, it would make me very happy in my French heart. Welcome, Steve Thompson. Thank you for your generosity, sir. I appreciate it. Okay, so 2:30 is the PC gaming show. I don't give a fuck about... I mean, I give very much a fuck about Back 4 Blood. I love that it's Game Pass. That's fantastic news. But I don't need to watch a fucking, trailer or press conference about one game. Because it's weird. It would be like Warner Brothers games if they're going to show Gotham Knights and all their other shit. But if they're just showing Back 4 Blood, yeah. So the next time I'll be on today is PC Gaming at 2:30, and then that will roll right into the Future Game Show, which I will be on doing my salesmanship hat. But it's always honest. I'm going to talk about 3 games coming out from the company I just joined as the creative board of directors, Movie Games. I will be giving away some codes today for Lust from Beyond on Steam. That is the game that got me excited about that company in the first place. That'll be coming up at 4 o'clock. Jaffe, yes. Why do you think Guardian, says David Hasselhoff, looked meh? I thought it looked pretty good. Well, here's what I think. Somebody said to me that it's from the developers who did Tomb Raider Shadow, whatever it's called, in one of the Deus Ex games. So I have faith in that. You know, that's obviously a phenomenal developer. So let's see where things go. But I thought the gameplay looked incredibly generic. The only thing that I really liked about the gameplay they showed was kind of mixing a dialogue kind of branching tree, and then how like it's like Rocket will remember this, kind of like in Until Dawn, and it being written by a really good comic writer. That sounds promising. But like I said about Avengers, I don't know if you were here for that, but like I said about Avengers and also this game now from Marvel and Square, there's very much a sense that they're trying to be the MCU, so it feels very try-hard. It doesn't feel genuine or authentic. And it just looks generic. I mean, it looks pretty boring. There's nothing about it. Like, if you're going to make a single-player story game, that's awesome. But wow me with something. Show me something. And then, even though I'm not a big graphics guy, if all you're going to do is give me generic gameplay, then I absolutely need some fucking... I need some next-gen polish to at least, you know, something bright and shiny to distract me. And the game looks like a late PS. I mean, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like crap, but it doesn't look like what we're used to seeing these days. There was a Guardian of the Galaxy Telltale series. I played the first episode. That's all I played. JJ Hunt. Could Sony be there? No, I don't think so. I mean, I think you know who's going to be there if you go to the. I think you can go and see. It's. I'll tell you who's going to be there. PC Gaming Show E3. I think Games Radar sponsors it. What to expect from the PC Gaming Show? I will tell you. Here we go. All right. Okay. Exclusive content for Naraka Blade Point. Techland is showing Dying Light 2. The first reveal of a new game from Casado and Bulwark. Big news from Orcs Must Die. New content from New Blood. You know I'm interested. New gameplay from Hello Neighbor 2. New announcement from Pixelated Milk. Cool. Reveal of the new game for Shiro Games. Cool. Sega and Amplitude Studios have a major announcement. Oh, it's that Humankind thing. Blech. Exclusive content for All In Games. I don't know what that is. EVE Online. Chivalry 2 announcement. Nice. I've been playing that. Nacon and Big Bad Wolf are showing a brand new trailer for Vampire the Masquerade. Exclusive offer from GeoForce Now. Interesting. Other exciting unrevealed games. A message from Valve regarding Steam's Next Fest. Nice. And then the PC also gaming show shows Frontier and Frontier Foundry, Fellow Traveler, Tripwire, Humble, Ishtar, Alwar. We're also doing something unusual. If you didn't catch it, the PC gaming show will be taking place in outer space. I don't know what that means. And then afterwards, of course, there's going to be the Future Game Show. And that is where you will see my beautiful face up on the big screen talking to you about all kinds of nonsense. So that's happening later today as well. As for Andrew says, has the PC gaming show ever really impressed? I mean, yes and no, right? In the sense that I don't think that you're going to be wowed if what you're looking for is graphics, but it's kind of like Day of the Devs the other day. If you are very much into gameplay and AA games and indie games that are fresh and sort of allow, you know, they put their ducats and effort and time and passion into the experience versus, you know, making that really unique versus the production value, then I'm a big fan of stuff like that. But I don't think, like, you know, I don't think you're going to be wowed by it if you're looking to be wowed in the same way you were wowed by, you know, Ratchet and Clank's reveal or something like that. There was a VR, Major Pest, there was a VR conference yesterday. I didn't watch it. But I think that's, if you're going to want to see all the VR, AR stuff, that's kind of where that stuff was on display. Did you see the trailer for Unmetal? No, I did not. I will look that up. Okay. So, fellas, I will be back in a little bit. It's 1 o'clock now. The PC Game Show kicks off at 2:30 p.m., so that's an hour and a half. I will put up a link in about an hour and 10 minutes, and hopefully I will see some of you guys on that show. In the meantime, thank you so very, very much for hanging out with us. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the normal chaps. Thank you, Rod the Mod. It's good to see everybody. And then tomorrow, if I don't see any more today, let me just give you a heads up. Tomorrow, I think, is Nintendo, right? Let me just double check this. So here's what we have for tomorrow. We have Intellivision, which we are going to watch, or I'm going to stream. There's a Verizon presentation. I don't know what that is. Take-Two has an interactive panel. Maybe. There's an indie showcase we're going to watch. Capcom is tomorrow. Nintendo is Tuesday. Bandai is Tuesday. The Stream Next Fest is Wednesday. I wonder if it kicks off on Wednesday. So that's what is coming down the line for the next couple of days. All right, fellas, that's it. All right, I will see you guys very soon. Thank you for hanging out. I'll talk to you guys on the next stream. Be safe. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.